Soul family, and welcome back to SoulCast. My name is Jen Westlake from Soululaire.com, and I am so happy to be here with you again this week. I hope this finds each of you doing well, and I hope that you all are doing your best to stay positive and keeping your eyes forward and thinking about the things that you want to create for your new reality. Now, as we look around in our world, things are heating up. We have the war in Israel versus Hamas. We have tensions still in Ukraine with Russia, although that looks like that is coming to completion. We have more banks that are failing. Just the last few days, I've seen in the news more issues with our financial system, seeing more news about rising costs in living and high inflation. And all of these things, they take a toll on us and they can throw us out of balance. And like I have mentioned before, we are in a war between good and evil. We are in a war against adversaries that are in a fight with the creator of all that is, our Father and Mother God. And it brings them immense pleasure to do his children harm. And we are his children, and he loves us beyond our comprehension. They love us beyond our comprehension, and they accept us, and they are proud of us for the bravery and the courage that we have to be here on earth at this time of transition. It is the most exciting time to be here on earth, and yet it is also the most challenging and difficult and dark time to be here on earth. And you are here because you have something special to offer this world. You are a ray of sunshine to shine light and love to everyone you come in contact with, to offer hope and strength to those around you, to be a guide and to assist as we are going through the apocalypse. And every time I say that word, I mean it in the way of the ancients, which means the revealing of those things that have been hidden from us. And there are a lot of difficult and dark truths that are coming to the surface. We are realizing now more than ever the level of corruptions within our governments, the level of corruption within the monetary system, the level of corruption within the military industrial complex, the level of corruption within the pharmaceutical and medical and educational areas of our lives. Every aspect of our life has been infiltrated by dark forces that do not have our highest and best good in mind. And we are being asked to travel this bridge of transformation and transition into a higher vibration under these challenges. And it is hard and it is not easy. And so I want to commend you on your strength and your bravery for being here at this time, because we need you. And I'm so grateful to be speaking with each and every one of you today. I'd like to talk to you about our weekly message, because again, I'm bringing up the need to stay emotionally neutral and lovingly detached. That is going to save you emotionally. That is going to help calm your nervous system. That is going to help you be able to use your discernment and apply your critical thinking skills, because there is so much information coming out right now that it is really difficult to know what is real and what is true. And so it is even more important to go into your sacred space and go within and ask your higher self, What is real? What is true? What do I get to do? What is the right thing for me to do? What is the highest vibrational viewpoint that I get to carry with me today? Help me feel your love, your peace, and give me your joy and happiness to get through this day so I can remain positive and high vibrational. The higher vibration that we can have, the more authentic and true to ourselves that we can be, the better we will be able to traverse these difficult and challenging times. We are being inundated by cosmic energies like we've talked about before. These are the energies of the divine feminine and the divine masculine, the love of our Heavenly Mother and our Heavenly Father. And we are trying to balance those energies, not only within ourselves, but within the collective humanity at large. Everything has been distorted. Everything has been twisted and turned to mean something that it was never meant to mean in the first place. Definitions and dictionaries are being rewritten to suit a political agenda. And so we need to get back to what is real and what is right and what is true. And we may even have to go back to books in the past so that we can actually get the real definitions, or even look up the etymological meanings of words to find out the true meaning of what is being said, because the adversaries of the light twist things and turn things, and they confuse us through the spoken word and the written word. And up is down, down is up, right is wrong, wrong is right. You get the meaning of what I'm trying to say. That's why it's so important to remain neutral and lovingly detached at this time. It's also important, again, to go within and ask for help in balancing your divine masculine and your divine feminine so that you can have the capability to have the clarity and focus that you need to get through your everyday life and in the situations that you face every day, and to work on your relationships to make them stronger, to make them more loving, to make things more collaborative and less competitive. And we are being asked a lot right now. We are being asked to carry a heavy burden, but you can do it through the grace of God. They can help make your burden easy and light to carry. Also, by releasing those things that are no longer in your best and highest good, that no longer serve you, that are issues from the past, that are negative and cause self-doubt and low self-value and lack of self-respect, we have to let go of those things. Like we've spoken about before, we need to improve and deserve to improve our inner dialogue. And so we have to work on talking to ourselves in a loving, kind, and compassionate way. We deserve to be our own best friend and to encourage ourselves and support ourselves and give ourselves a break when we make a mistake or we slip a little bit in our goals and in pursuing the desires of our heart. Another thing I want to talk about this week is, even though we have all these obstacles that we are facing, the ground is fertile for you to plant seeds of the reality that you want to create for your future. There is going to be many changes that take place in the days ahead. Things are heating up, like I said, but that doesn't mean that you give up on creating your dreams and planting your seeds. And if there isn't any action steps that you can physically do right now, you can visualize in your mind the reality that you want to create, what you want to experience and manifest into your life. Peace on earth, goodwill to all life is one of my desires. but that's a lofty dream, and I cannot do it alone. And that's where you guys come in, because we were never meant to do it alone. We were always meant to do this together, hand in hand, following the Christ light and the Christ love to a higher vibration and to a higher dimension of reality. And I am looking forward to that, because it is going to be glorious where we are going. But before we get there, we still have a dark night of the soul to experience as a collective humanity. And we are on the threshold of that experience coming in the days ahead. I'd like to encourage you again, if there are any final preparations that you deserve to make by acquiring a supply of food, water for you and your pets, medicine, I encourage you to take your money out of the banks. With more banks closing and more cyber attacks against the financial system, your money is not safe there. You need to get it out. You need to look at some other places to put your money. I encourage you to check out precious metals, and I will put a link in the description box below. I recommend an organization that I have trust and faith in, milesfranklin.com. If you can reach out to them, they can assist you in helping you roll over your 401k into precious metals, your IRA, acquiring precious metals for yourself, and those kinds of things. They can assist you, but I encourage you, do not waste time in doing that. Take action on that this week. As things begin to collapse, you are going to encounter mayhem at the grocery stores. And that's why I'm encouraging you to get your supplies now, so that you don't have to go into the chaos for to fight with the people that didn't prepare, that considered us conspiracy theorists or fear mongers. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to help you prepare so that you stay out of the fear, so that you have a surety going forward that your needs will be met and that you won't have to worry about these things. Prior preparation provides perfect performance, is what my dad used to say. And it's true. It's true. So to give yourself peace of mind, please consider taking care of those things this week, if at all possible. Another thing I want to talk about is that in order to create, we need to go into our heart center, our heart chakra. Our heart receives all the information, and it also distributes and disseminates the information out to the universe about where we are at. But when we are afraid, we put a block around our heart for self-protection. So how do we protect ourselves from all of the energies and being inundated by lots of information, and still have an open heart to receive God's love and blessing and guidance in our lives? And that's where a bubble of protection comes in. I like to put a bubble of pink white light around me. The Heavenly Mother, the divine, feminine, beautiful rose pink color of light around me, because that will protect me from anything that is negative, but it will also allow in all the things that are good, all the things that are higher vibrational, and what is in my best and highest good. I'm sorry, I'm kind of fumbling over my words today. My heart is really full, and I have so much that I want to say that I'm having a little difficulty finding the words to express myself and to express my love and caring and my concern for each one of you. I wrote a little message on the Soululaire Telegram today, and I just want to read it to you because I feel like, and it won't be too long, but I feel like It's kind of describing where I'm at and what I feel we deserve to hear right now. So let me read this to you. Dear soul family, we are in a war between good and evil. We deserve to remember that this is more than politics and money. This is about our spiritual existence and the loving God of creation. Choose you this day who you will serve. You can no longer stand on the sidelines or sit on the fence. By the way, Satan owns the fence. That way you may not be with Satan, but you're also not with God. And in that case, Satan still wins. Go within and silently commit in your heart to God, and He will help you through these challenging times. I feel we are close, but before we get there, we still go through a collective dark night of the soul. Hang on, family, and know that you are loved beyond your comprehension. Blessings to you all, Jen. And I want you to know that you truly are loved beyond your comprehension. And I wish I could express to you the love that I experienced when I had my near-death experiences. It is all encapsulating, it is all consuming. And the strength of that love is beyond physical words that I can possibly describe to you. But I want you to know that the love that I felt is the same love that God has for each one of you. You are their precious child, and you are created exactly the way they wanted you to be. You are already perfect, whole, and complete, and they are proud of you, and they appreciate you, and they are with you to guide you and to protect you, to provide for you, to bless your lives, to heal you physically, mentally, emotionally, psychologically, and most of all, spiritually. I was told that all of our problems come from broken hearts and wounded souls. And if we can turn our pain over to them so that they can heal our soul and our spirit, there is nothing that we can't accomplish with their help. I love you so very much. And if there is something that I can do to help you get through these times, whether through coaching or healing, I am here to assist you. Please email me at hello@soululaire.com. And I want you to know that you are not alone. I cannot emphasize that enough. I want to thank you again, and I hope you have a beautiful week. Stay strong, and I will see you next time. Bye.